Yes, finally we're here. Oh, that was an adventure. I think, well, I know that the SimGrid did an update yesterday to allow admins to be included as well in the entry list that we use, that we import from the SimGrid. But after a lot of troubleshooting, it turns out that that update probably isn't working as it's supposed to. So yeah, well, finally in the end we're here. So let's get into the action. And yeah, apologies, bit of yeah, startup problems. Let's shove it under startup problems. That always works. So just looking at the qualifying right now, Tim is has pole position and is in the pit, as is Christoph Samijn, who is second. So let's look at Amrebo. He's in an invalid lap, so I'm sure he's going to, looking at his lap time, he's probably going to start his lap. Probably came out of the pit here. Of course, a familiar name, Soldatov, our Russian friend, also running tonight. Lots of new names I see as well. I think Stuyvenberg, I also don't recognize that name. John Beton, we do know, that's a familiar name. Of course, Nick Timmermans came in at the last moment, and we were able to, yeah, just update the entry list and allow him access as well. Let me just see if I can tidy up the shadows here, because I had some feedback that some people really dislike the fact that we don't have contact shadows, and I can completely understand that. Yeah, they're disabled. So professional as we are, we just do that in the broadcast. Menno might join as well in a few minutes. So let's see. Oh, John just stopped his car there on start finish. Let's just go through the field a bit. We have Matisse. Yeah, we actually have a few Swedish guys on the server as well. By the way, let me know if the sound is okay for you. Of course, we can make adjustments to that. As far as I can tell, it seems to be pretty well balanced. So just let me know if it's any good. Yeah. So as I was saying, we have a lot of Swedish guys in the on the grid tonight. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do justice to their names, because of course there's going to be the I mean Thomas Kino. Yeah, I'm sure that's how you pronounce it, right? Guys like Oscar Motin. I see a Danish guy as well, Mark Elgaard. Not sure if he's driving tonight, but because I don't think, I can imagine that some people have left us because of the startup problems that we had. So glad to see that we still have more than 30 cars tonight. So yeah, just going through the names real quick. We have a lot of Russians, and I think, yeah, actually, I think when I was watching this afternoon, it looked like we had a bit more Swedish guys, but I think some of them have left us, which is absolutely within their right, of course. We don't sign contracts with our drivers. Yeah, let's get into the qualifying just now. Tim Toket still on the first place, and Soldatov in the meantime has yeah, improved his lap time. Of course, it's just 15-minute qualifying. As you will notice in a few seconds if you're driving and also listening to this stream. By the way, Maurice Kreewinkel zegt hoi. Goedenavond, Maurice. Welkom. Yeah, so what we decided to do was just to shorten the race with 15 minutes. So it's 60 minutes now. And I'll let everyone know in the chat in a few seconds as well. So everyone, of course, not everyone is watching this stream, which is also fine. We're not a difficult bunch at DC-SimRacing. So for the guys that are not watching, actually, Amrebo, I know that nice little logo. This is one of the Swedish guys as well. From the give me, just have to look that up. Yeah, that's Hexagon Nation. These guys are part of. This is the Danish guy. Again, John Beton, Matisson, Bam Shield. Yeah, obviously I haven't been able to really get into the qualifying action, but yeah, I'm sure you'll understand. So I think that's actually a Wolf Ramschild from the USA. I'm not sure. Don't think so. So here we go. Just 3 minutes to go for people to try another lap. So let's just look at who's still on a valid lap, and that's this Hamrebo. So far around his quickest lap. But if he, I mean, you can see, of course, obviously these cars are, yeah, really close together. Chris Jenkins says, "Did you say it's now 60 minutes?" Yeah, that's right. I'll notify everyone in the chat, Chris. Yeah, pure for because of all the trouble we had, and Hamrebo makes a slight improvement and is able to take the third place from Christoph Samijn. So good for him. Let's look at, I think the only person left doing a lap now is Troyer. Give my pronunciation, because that's probably not correct, but... Ah, Chris, you're one of the Hexagon guys. Perfect. Yeah, that's excellent. Yeah, I'll let everyone know in the chat as well. And so again, just really quick, just a short break. Be right back. Yeah, we're on live. Yes, so we're back. Just informed everyone that we changed from 75 minutes to 60 minutes for the race, just to make sure that everyone gets their proper night's sleep. And we've just been joined by the other guy from from DC-SimRacing, Menno van der Molen. So yeah.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Obviously, we already spoke in our hectic pre-race session. Roy,
Couldn't get any better.
yeah, this is a perfect start for our first official race. Well, it is a fun event, of course, but yeah, we did a practice session, sort of a preparation session at the end of last year, just to make sure that everything would work. And yeah, unfortunately, as you will always see, when you start trying to do things for real, yeah, things turn out to not work anyway. So all the preparation, despite all the preparation, we still had a little surprise. But yeah, I already explained it was probably the entry list that it was really out of our hands. So you would expect you would expect us to make a huge mess of things, but it actually wasn't our fault. Amazingly.
Oh yeah.
So
Good. Tim Troquet on pole position.
yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, a familiar name, Soldatov in the second position. I've just been looking a bit at the entries we have. Of course, Lloyd van der Wielen. Haven't checked him out yet. Krediet is a familiar name. Daniel Thiele, of course. I see Alan Malm. Yeah, I already said we have a couple of Swedish guys from the. I think it's already forgotten. Sorry, guys, I already forgot it again. Hexagon Nation. That's their
Hexagon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's our community name. So yeah, good to have them here. Oh, hey, and here's Frits Entius also
Always.
with us. Always with us. Of course, yeah, Jostein Scheffer. And yeah, most of the Dutch names are already signed up for our coming championship as well. So yeah, good to see them in this event as well. So just 18 seconds left, and then we're starting the warm-up lap. Or yeah, formation lap. Yeah, that sounds better, right?
It is. Oh. I'm trying to find my race control app, but also that's gone.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's that's all in our preparation.
Yeah. What is happening?
Ja, so Roy Heveling in chat says goedenavond. So goedenavond Roy. Nine people watching right now. So. As Menno is still searching for race control. Let me just.
Yes, it's gone. I don't know. Oh, 1 sec. Got something here.
Yeah, Menno decided at a pretty late stage to not race and yeah, maybe join me in the commentary booth, so to speak. So yeah, we'll forgive him for not having race control.
If the race started on time, I wouldn't even have made it. So.
Yeah, exactly. So this is just
came home at 8 o'clock. So.
He always says nice grid. Yeah, it is a very nice grid. Still 35 cars. So yeah, I was kind of scared, anxious that a lot of people would have left us. And I think we originally had 49 cars in the grid, so maybe, yeah, of course there's always people
not we're
not
missing a few, but no one to blame. I mean,
yeah,
some
exactly.
people have to work tomorrow or something else, or
yeah, absolutely.
have to do something to do after the race, you know. And well, we are like delayed by over an hour, I guess. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so we already skipped free practice and. Yeah, this is we already shortened the race as well, so hopefully everyone racing tonight won't have to go to bed too late. So we're approaching the last corners of the formation lap. So Tim, of course, our reigning DC-SimRacing champion from the last season. And of course, yeah, that just shows his talent that it doesn't matter what car you place him in.
He is fast.
He is fast. He's
He is
always
really fast. Yeah.
around
One
the
of the
front of
fast
the
guys.
grid. So really great to have him in. Oh,
Sure.
is that Soldatov in the?
He's in P2.
I saw. Oh yeah, that's actually Soldatov. Not sure what he's doing, but he's apparently really excited to get started. So let's hope
Yeah.
he's in the right position for the start.
Yeah.
So Tim Troquet. No, sorry, Troquet. Still make that old mistake of calling him Troquet. On the start-finish straight now, and there we go. Green. Ooh, Soldatov's actually. I think he actually has some control problems. Let's go back to the front of the grid. And I think that's, yeah, Hamrebo. Next to that is probably Christophe Samijn. Yeah, he's in P2 now. Really has to defend hard against Hamrebo.
You saw a few cars spinning in the background, but nothing too major.
Yeah, still looks pretty good. But I think, yeah, just looking at Soldatov now, maybe he's, I'm not sure. Oh, as we see, Simon Stammeler.
Also not sure.
I think, yeah, maybe either he had control problems or he just wanted to do a last the first challenge, but
Also a possibility.
yeah, of course, yeah, we know that Soldatov is bloody quick, so he should be able to make that work, but maybe not last to first, but last to somewhere in the front of the field should be able to make that. He's already in 30th position, so. So it looks like everyone is on their way relatively safe. I did see Simon Stammeler apparently was involved in some contact, but I'm just gonna do a little replay here. So right now we're looking at car 12. Can I see that? Yeah, there has been contact, but it was really early on in the race, so we're looking at the replay right now.
Oh.
Ooh, yikes. It's, yeah, just braked a bit too late. Not sure who that was, but... Ooh, and there's also another yellow flag here for Allemand. So back to the front of the grid. Hamrebo made it to the second place by now. Which means that Christophe Samijn has dropped off a bit.
Yes, he's now in fourth.
And already under attack from Jean Beton. Who is able to make that move stick, but... So Christophe seems to be struggling a bit, but yeah, it's still early on in the race, of course. But
Yeah, and this car is a real challenge, you know. Like, mistake is just made in, well, just made like that.
yeah.
And now also with the cold tires and high fuel load.
Oh, actually, Hamrebo just made it. Let me do a real quick replay now. Because I think that Tim probably made a mistake here. We're watching the replay just to be... Yeah, Tim makes a mistake there, so... That means that Hamrebo is now in first position. We're back live. So Tim has been able to keep hold of the second place, but is under pressure now from Elgaard, our Danish friend, in the third position. So just looking down the field a bit, we shall also see Stuyvenberg, who's under pressure from Mathieson. Is that one of our Swedish entries? Let me check real quick.
I think so.
Yeah, I think yeah, it's just great, and I know you agree with me. Just to see all those sort of international entries. Of course,
Oh yeah, sure. I like it.
We're in essence, of course, we're a Dutch and yeah, Belgium community, but yeah, really spreading out to welcome more international members. So just great to see that we have Swedish guys, German guys, Russian guys. Yeah, that's Italian guys, I think. Good to see. But yeah, I'm not sure. I can't really find his name here, but no matter. So let's just look at Lloyd van der Wielen. I think he started in, yeah, he started in P15. So he has been able to move up the grid quite a bit, or at least 3 places. Not too far away from Chili Blow.
Oh, you're putting on some big pressure over there. I think they are friends.
Yeah.
In real life, so they like to battle with each other.
Yeah, but yeah, things could get nasty if these guys hit each other. No more friendship.
I know. No more dinner sharing.
Oh, and I actually see. Oh, that's Kinel with a also one of the Hexagon guys. Had a little moment there.
Yeah, and Soldatov already back in 20th position.
Wow.
That's really quick.
Yeah, that guy's really bloody quick. First race of 2023, yes. We did have the Gran Turismo race last week. I think it was Gran Turismo we had.
Yes, the New Year's event.
So, not really our first race, but definitely our first broadcast. So.
Yeah, and our first ACC event of the year.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I think we already had all our issues now for this year, so.
Yeah, absolutely. They're all. I mean.
We can leave that behind us.
Yeah, it's. Of course, it's all a learning experience. So.
Well, yeah. Well, what to do, you know, if the developers decide to change some things in the entry list and then it doesn't work anymore. Yeah.
Yeah,
how long does it take to find out?
Yeah, that's well, it's good experience, you know. I mean, if these guys make another update, I'll be sure to first test it on our end as well.
I'm definitely gonna test some things during the weekend, so no worries for our next event.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, our next ACC event will be the first race of the championship, I think, right?
Yeah, from the European Sprint Series. I think that's starting in 2 weeks from now. Yes.
Yeah, 26th.
So registration is still open and qualifiers are live for the pre-season.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have. There's a small entry fee to keep the service running, but we do have some cool prizes we're arranging. So yeah, be sure to sign up if you're up for it.
Yeah, and we are well splitting the grid into 3 classes. So we are well actually for all skill levels. So and also the lower skill levels are having chance to win something, so that's always cool, you know.
Yeah.
You're not in there for nothing. If you're not that experienced yet, then it's also
Ooh.
a small tap over there in the chicane.
That's Jostein Scheffer who got a little Let's do a quick replay. And we also saw a car spun there, but
yeah. Ooh. I think that was Huip van Mol.
Yeah.
He is going down the field, and Thibaut Verbeur also now has a yellow flag.
Lots of things going on. Let's go to...
Yeah. Well, things happen, you know. Like I said, it's really tricky with these cars. Oh, and the first drive-through already there.
Mr. Kinel, I think.
Yeah, the track limits are very strict at this track.
So as you say, these cars are really tricky, and ooh, we see Jostein Scheffer himself now almost bumped someone off the track, but he was able to miss it.
Yeah, at the Thibaut, the hood is open. Ooh.
Yeah.
And Oh well, that is car 14. Kinel has the drive-through. Yeah, and this track is also you're getting pulled towards the track limits almost, you know, like
Yeah,
all the, especially in the second sector with all those corners right after each other.
yeah,
You're always on the edge,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's.
and the chicane. Well,
Ooh, there's. You know,
I think that
again, a small moment.
I think it's the first of many drive-throughs we're gonna maybe see tonight.
So here's that. Did you see that Kinnell just losing it? And I think that's of course these cars don't have traction control.
yeah.
So, and especially if you're once you you start down that path of mistakes. In this case, Mr. Kinnell has a drive-through. So yeah, maybe there's a bit of frustration there, or maybe he's trying to make up for it, and then yeah, you just you're a little too quick, a little too fanatic on the gas, and then yeah, you lose
Yes,
it.
and it all works against you, you know, when you spin up the tires like that and they get overheat, and then
Yeah.
you spin. Your next spin is
Yeah, exactly. So
quicker, you know. Yeah.
it compounds into a huge mess. So perhaps Kinnell will be wise to take that drive through now, so his tires can cool off a bit as well.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's up for him to decide. Yeah, lots of cars spinning. I saw another one on the side of the road as Huip van Mol is in the pit now.
Yeah, and at the front of the field with Elga and Troquet, also a nice battle going on right now.
Yeah, let's look at that.
And they do still have the pressure on Hambredo.
Yeah, so it's still really close in front of the field. And yeah, as you just said about the championship, of course that's really our mission, to yeah, provide fun racing for all skill levels. And yeah, we hope. I mean, it basically will always work, even in an overall competition or an overall race, much like this one. But of course, yeah, it's even more fun. Yeah, I mean, last championship it was exciting till the end in all the championships.
Yeah, sure.
In all the classes. So yeah, that's really we really want to keep that part of the of our yeah, rules, so to speak. I think that worked really well. Yeah, drive-through is cleared, so he did decide to go in this lap.
Yes, he's now in P30. So he has some work to do.
Yeah, just a good 13 seconds behind Frits Entjes, I think. Is that correct? Yeah, 12 seconds now. So let's look at, for instance, Dennis Timmermans pretty close behind Daniel Thiele. Of course, to DC-SimRacing, well, I'm not sure if we should call them veterans, but they've definitely been around for a few seasons.
Yeah, they've been there.
Yeah, yeah. So
I think Thiele already, well, I think he's at least for maybe 4 or 5 years already.
Wow.
I think he did Project Cars 2 and Gran Turismo already. Well, in the early days of DC-SimRacing, I think.
Okay.
Well, that he goes way back.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, good to have these guys still with us.
Yeah, sure.
And of course, another familiar name who's not too far behind Lindauer. Jonas Winde? I'm really bad with names.
Yes,
so.
it's Jonas. Yeah.
Yeah. I think. Well, of course I also forgot his name, but I know that I basically changed someone's name by giving him the wrong name for each and every race. And after about 4 or 5 races, he said, "Well, yeah, that's not my name." It took a really long time, and I still feel the need to, yeah, just call him by the wrong name. I'm not sure why that is, but I think that name is just more appropriate for him. Good to see that with 15 minutes almost 50 minutes driven in the race, that the top 3 is still so close together.
Yeah, that's really exciting.
Oh.
Stuyvenberg also really close behind Christoph.
Yeah.
Christoph cannot really keep up at the front, but
No, it's interesting because Christoph, of course, another. Well, that's really, we should call him a legend of DC-SimRacing. I think he won so many championships. So
he's the GOAT.
yeah.
DC GOAT. But he will fight back. I think if he needs to get into his rhythm, and then he will be fighting to the front of the field at the end of the race.
Yeah, exactly. And I can imagine that. Maybe he just didn't take too much time to practice. So I mean, if I would do that, I'm, as you know, already pretty slow. But if I don't practice, then yeah, I just have to log off after 2 laps because I keep spinning. But of course, this guy can adjust after a few laps and oh yeah, this is how the car drives, and actually get some speed out of it. So
yeah, so maybe if he gets a bit lower on fuel, the car will feel better for him. So it could also be, well, setup related or something, that he needs to find the groove to the end of his stint, but we will see how it turns out.
Yeah, Stuyvenberg is really looking left and right, and
And Soldatov just set a purple lap, so, and he's closing into the top 10.
Yeah.
Now in 11th position, so he will fight back to the front.
Let's see if Stuyvenberg can make this move on Christoph. No, he can't. So Soldatov now closing on Troje.
It's a difficult track to overtake, but like I think the best chance is maybe into turn 2, when you almost can come side to side on the main straight, you know, and then it's like a 2-corner fight or something. If you have turn 1 on the outside or at the inside, you have turn 2, you still have a chance, you know, to make the overtake. But everybody in the same car, it is really difficult.
Yeah, exactly.
You almost need a mistake from the other car to make a pass happen.
And Soldatov is looking left and right, and
Stuyvenberg hits Christoph from behind through the traffic. That's very unfortunate.
Let's see if we can find a replay of that. I'm sure we can.
That was really unfortunate.
Yeah, this is replay. Oh, yikes. That is...
I think it's just a miscalculation because of the traffic, but...
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, you want to... of course, traffic is always... That's one of the biggest challenges.
Yeah, and it's never ideal to go from the ideal line into a chicane, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And that's also... Ooh, and Stuyvenberg loses almost. But yeah, that's another thing to practice, just different racing lines. And
yes, yeah, and you have to be lucky where you gonna need to pass the traffic, you know, but be patient.
Yeah, yeah. So Matisson is now, was able to take a bit of advantage from that.
Oh yeah, sure. I think he got some freebie over there.
So he's definitely going to try to keep the pressure on Stuyvenberg here.
And Tim Truck is really on the rear of Humberto right now. Also through the traffic, so they both need to be very careful.
Yeah, yeah. We just saw what can happen. By the way, we don't have a pit window for this race, right?
No, there's no pit window, but they have to do one mandatory pit stop where they need to change tires. So
yeah, it's also interesting.
I think it's most likely the most cars will make a pit stop about halfway through the race, but
yeah.
Maybe someone tries to do an undercut or an overcut. We will see.
Yeah,
but they have to change tires, and they only have 2 tire sets for the whole event. So if they did start the race on new tires, you have to grab your or use the tires for your second stint. Then you have to grab the tires that you used in the qualification.
Yeah.
So that there could also still be a little bit of well, different strategies going on. That some people started the race on used tire set, or maybe they started on the new tire set. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. And of course, I think, by the way, that Lindauer a 30-second stop and go penalty, and he has made his pit stop already. So.
Well, then he probably had some speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, we do see a couple of guys already in the pit. So yeah, it's something that, as you say, definitely you can try something, maybe an undercut or. Oh, Christoph! Yikes!
Oh, did I miss something?
Ooh, I don't think I'll try to do a 15-second replay. Yeah, you lost it there. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. And that's a big thing with these cars, that you have to be focused completely the entire race.
Yes.
Just can't. I did a race last year. I did one race in these cars on Donington. I think we did sometime during the summer. Oh, we had our Porsche Cup.
We did one at Kyalami also, and the Porsche Cup indeed. We had a Porsche Summer Cup.
Yeah, so I did one at it wasn't at Donington. It was at Brands Hatch. Yeah. Really love that track, especially in these cars. Yeah, but I mean, I had a great race.
It's exciting, yeah. But even a smaller error margin, so to say.
Yeah, and that was really a sad day for me, so I had to, I needed some relief, and it was really nice to get something else on my mind. But of course, my second race was in Imola, I think, and there I spun after. Wow, had a good start and then a good lap, and then I spun. So so that's these cars. I spinned out. So these cars can be incredibly fun, but you have to treat them nice.
I just noticed, but can you maybe turn on the timing tower at for the stream, so the viewers also.
Ooh, remind me of the hotkey for that.
I think it's F2 to broadcast.
Well, let me see if I can. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, as I already said, we're extremely professional here in our broadcasting, so. Yeah, of course, we don't have a director shouting in our ears, so.
Well, you have me politely asking.
Yeah, exactly. That's good enough. Oh.
Then we also can see, nobody in the top 23, at least from the field, has made their pit stop yet.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so Yuku's is in right now, and then we have Kinal, but of course Kinal had his drive-through, so that is not that's not the pit stop we're looking for. So I think Alex Krediet is the first one to in P28, first one of the legit pit stops right now. And Soldatov is already on P8.
And he is still closing in.
Yeah. Yeah, just look at. Oh yeah, I see Mathieson is in the pit.
Oh yes, Mathieson went into the pit, and I think Soldatov is closing down over a second a lap to Nick Timmerman. So
yeah, let's just ride with him for a few minutes or seconds, or let's see how things go. Because I think we're gonna see Nick get bigger fairly quick. So his car, I mean. So is that also a track limit? The green stuff there, sort of what's it called, AstroTurf?
Yeah, well,
This is
it's
the track
like
limit.
when you go outside the white lines on the track.
Oh, there's traffic, I think. That's yeah, I'm not sure who that was, but I think there was traffic trying to get out of the way.
Yeah, I think so too.
Let's just call it get out of the way.
But at this track, it's like if you need to stay with all 4 tires, or so say you can go outside the white lines.
Yeah, but you need 2 sets of tires probably still on the track, or
Yes.
not, or inside the racing line. Yeah, so Nick is Soldatov is coming closer to Nick, but
Yeah.
and the guys in front of them are traffic. So of course, yeah, this is always the
Stuyvenberg had also a slow lap. I think he made a mistake in the last lap.
yeah. Last lap was 150.9.
And Elgaard is doing low 47s at the moment, so I think the top 3 is a little bit far away right now, but Stuyvenberg and Timmermans are...
Oh!
Ooh, that,
Did you see that?
that's a really close action.
But he did make it. Okay, so yeah, that's one way to do it. But I mean, yeah, of course, we know that Soldatov has no lack of talent. So maybe it was a bit of luck, but yeah, he made it work. So yeah, that's what counts.
Yeah, well,
and that's Soldatov in P6 then. And Stuyvenberg is.
yes, well, I think it did look maybe a bit more scary than it really was.
Yeah, perhaps.
The other 2 cars were backmarkers, so they are a little bit slower, and well, Soldatov really made the corner, so it was more like the car up front was just a little bit slower, so the gap was closing a bit quicker than expected.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect Soldatov to forget how to drive suddenly, so...
No.
So let's...
Chris Sanchez is also doing a really nice job at P23 at the moment.
Ah, yeah. Another DC-SimRacing familiar name. Of course. Yeah, he's also signed up for the championship, so...
Oh yeah.
It's always good to have Fritz in there as well. Just, yeah, look at that battered up car. Is that Hublot? No. Oh, he also has a battered up car, but it's actually Alan Malm. And these guys still have to come. I think, yeah, Mathiesen is actually the first car that has come in.
Yes, he is.
So
there are also now
yeah, we have Racciano.
3 other cars in the pit.
Oh!
Racciani and Stammeler and Bjork.
Let's do a 50-second replay, because I want to know what happened here. We're looking at Lloyd van der Wielen. Oh! Car 25. And 1, 3, 4. So, that was a... yeah, unsavory joint. So, yeah, that's... I think that was car 25 joining the track. Not completely in control, perhaps, but... yeah, that was...
Completely not, or not completely.
That was a euphemism.
Alfredo is into the pits right now, so Roquette takes over the lead.
Yeah, let's see.
It will be very interesting to see where Hambredo will rejoin on track.
Yeah.
And it will also be very interesting to see if Troquet also will go in right after.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course Elgaard also not too far away from this fight, so the entire top 3 still very close together. I see also Wesley Levels is coming in, another familiar DC-SimRacing name, of course. Yeah, let's see what Tim is going to do here. Of course, started from pole position and had a slight moment. I think in the first couple of laps of the race, he made a little mistake. So yeah, he will really want to push hard now and see if he can keep hold of the first position. As we pass the 30-minute mark, so just 30 minutes to go.
Still a long way to go. And Wesley Levels also now into the pits.
Yep. And these
Rocket will stay
guys,
out.
yeah, they're staying out. So let's see where Hamrepo, he's now in the 14th position. And yeah, he's obviously virtually in the first place, because all the guys in front of him still have to come in. But so John Baton is also now coming in, and there we see Soldatov in the background.
Also,
yeah.
Yes.
I wonder, I mean, the top 3 is not going to be possible for Soldatov, but well, he's not too far away from Sean Baton. And Stuyvenberg, I think he was chasing just a few laps ago, so still be, maybe in contention for P4.
Oh yeah, sure.
Christophe Samijn also in. And Daniel Thiele is in, really.
Yes, it's becoming busy in the pit lane.
Most people have waited for the 30-minute mark, and that does make sense. And well, of course, as you say, they do only have 2 tire sets, but of course, due to the server trouble we had, well, that's I wonder how busy the practice would have been, the free practice would have been, knowing that.
I think probably everybody would drive on wets.
Yeah, exactly.
Free practice.
So yeah, that's unfortunate.
Oh, and Jonas Winde has a drive-through penalty.
Ooh, so that's
very unfortunate because he is driving in P9 and he already did made his pit stop, so he will drop down.
Yeah.
A little bit, and Elgaard now also into the pit lane.
Yeah. So Tim's still going on. So what? Since we don't have a pit window, Tim could choose to really extend his current stint and just go as late as he possibly can. I'm not sure how long these tires can.
I think the tires will not hold up for that long. I think he will lose time staying out.
Yeah. We can look at their lap time. So the last lap was 1:46.7, which is actually Tim's quickest lap of the race. But of course, fuel is also going down. And let's compare that to.
Yes, he is pushing, but the purple lap is 46.4, so he is really driving a really good pace. So, and let's see, Hambredo only did his out lap after the pits. It shows on my. Well, I can't believe Hambredo did a lap time of 3 minutes.
Yeah. The last lap time was 3 minutes.
Well, that's very long, and now he's driving a 150, so he has had some troubles. It must have.
Was that can only have been traffic, but I mean the 3 minutes would mean that he's actually spun out or spun.
Well, maybe the. Oh, that's very long.
So he's actually, Soldatov has already made his pit stop.
So Soldatov did a 2:45 and Sean Baton did a 2:47 with pit stop. So
yeah,
3 minutes. He must have had something.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Tim Troquet is into the pits now, and well, I think Tim is gonna take the lead.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, and
Unless...
Amrebo is also, well, he's driving behind Soldatov and behind Beton, so he really
Yeah,
must
yeah,
have
exactly.
something.
Exactly,
I,
yeah,
I, I just noticed now, actually.
yeah, exactly. I mean that's just shows that yeah, unfortunately he has been involved in something. Let me just look at the. Oh, I
Maybe,
actually
can you see if he's
he has been
into
involved in
something?
a in contact. Let me go to replay real quick.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we have it. Yikes. That's with car 777. So that's is that Daniel
That's a back marker, I think.
777? That is
I
Mr.
don't. Oh,
Topolic.
Polic.
Yeah. So there has been a bit of contact there.
That's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Tim is now on P2 and... Oh, is this for position, guys? I think he's side to side now with Elgaard. Or not? Is it Elgaard? Yeah,
Oh,
Elgaard.
Elgaard is on P1 then.
Yeah,
Virtually
well,
on P1.
Stuif, yeah, virtually, yes. So
Let me just do a.
Tim has to still get his tires up to temps.
Oh, that
But,
was
I
Tim.
think that was very nice move from Elgaard over
Yeah,
there.
Tim did steer in, but yeah, I mean, Elgaard was really beside him, so I think that was a fair move.
Oh yeah, it was really fair. Now it would be interesting to see if Tim can fight back.
Yeah, I just want to look at that move one more time. So
Yeah,
that's
the cold tires are a thing with these cars.
I'm going to select the helicam and then I'm gonna do replay again. So here we have Elgaard looking on the inside, and yeah, I think that's Elgaard does slip a bit on the outside, and Tim is not happy looking at the flashing lights. But yeah, I think that was a legit move, and of course Tim will want to try to place the pressure, keep Elgaard under pressure. But yeah, let's just see what happens. Of course, there's still 23 minutes left, so.
Well, I think there's nothing wrong with this move. So they were clear side to side. So
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
a bit of a double apex corner. So Tim will fight back. He needs to get some temperature into his tires, and then he will be there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so that I mean that's it could be advantage, could be an advantage perhaps at the end of the race. That
Yeah, sure. Only
TS,
thing is you need to make the pass on track, so that's gonna be difficult in the
Yeah.
same car. But
yeah,
it's a nice challenge.
So I think Stuivenberg is actually the only person that still has to come in. Yeah, by the looks of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah, and there he is. He's coming into the pit now. So that's Elgaard to P1 then. And that would promote Soldatov to P4 and John Beton to P3. Hammerbo is still, well, he's now in P6. I'm suspecting that he will reach P5 after this pit stop by Nino Stuivenberg.
I think so too. Yeah, or P6 maybe, but
Oh, and Tim is already... Haha, nice.
oh.
But he doesn't have a good exit there, I think, but perhaps he can
Oh yeah,
defend here.
he got this. He got it. It would be interesting to see how we go into turn 1 now.
Yeah, there's flashing of the lights by Elgaard.
Yeah, I would like to see a little replay over there.
Nice fight. So, going back to the corner where Elgaard just made his move, so good defending here by Tim.
Yeah, I think Tim doesn't make that mistake a second time.
No.
So very
No,
nice.
but yeah, it's interesting that Elgaard he's gonna stick with him, hopefully.
Yeah, they will be.
Yeah,
They will
the
be together till the end of the race.
the tire advantage. Well, I mean, don't know how long it takes for these tires to warm up, but
Well, maybe a lap or two. So I think Tim is now really into the window.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So let's see if there's. Of course, that's car 288.
I think Bjork in P17 is having a fight with Daniel Thielen. It's really close at the moment.
Bit of traffic there, getting out of the way, I think. 777.
Oh!
Ooh.
That's very unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the 777 Topolic who was also involved with the incident with what's his name? Amrebo.
And Christophe Samijn just set his personal best and he's now closing into Troyer.
Nice. Yeah, I'll just I'll really quickly show that replay of Troquet and Elgaard having a fight.
Would like to see that.
So, here we go. So there has actually been contact. But I was perhaps looking at the wrong car. Yeah, let's do it again. Oh yeah, here it is. Ooh. So there's another. That's Is that still the first accident? Yeah, I think that was from minute 35. So that's actually that first moment. I don't think there has been contact in their second overtake attempt. So that was actually a replay that we already saw.
Yeah, sure.
And Tim is really pulling away now, almost a second now to Elgaard.
Yes, and Solotov's also going really quick. I think he's the only one into the 45s.
Yeah, and it's just within a second of Chamberton, so
yes,
I would completely expect him to reach the podium here with 17 minutes to go.
Yes, and it would also be interesting to see as long as Troquet and Elgaard continue their battle.
Yeah.
If Solotov can join that fight.
Yeah, that will be interesting.
I think he can make it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I mean, Sean has 7 seconds. Ooh, and Sean goes wide there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he probably also knows that he won't be able to keep him off him for 70 minutes, so maybe he's just, focusing on his own race.
Oh, I think this is actually good for Solotov that he did not lose any time during that fight, so...
Yeah. So 8 seconds now to Elgaard.
Oh, if he closes in like with half a second a lap, he will be joining the fight, so...
Yeah. Christophe was
interesting.
No, Christophe.
Oh no. Every time we talk about Christophe, I see a yellow,
oh no.
flag,
I'm totally sorry, Christophe. I'm totally jinxing you, I think, but yeah, this is not really his race, but
no, he's also now preparing to join us with the 24-hour of Daytona.
Ah, yeah.
In January 21st.
So that's that's an iRacing event, right?
Yes, it's an iRacing special event. It's the first of the year, and it's a 24-hour race at Daytona. And we are actually teaming up with 2 guys of Team Fun Racing.
Ah,
who also took part in the 24-hour Racing for Wishes. So when we, as it looks right right now, we are gonna compete with the LMP2 with the Lara. So I actually really excited for it because iRacing is always a big challenge. For me, it's well a lot more difficult than Assetto Corsa. So
Yeah.
I really look forward to it.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, of course, that when you make a mistake, and you will in 24 hours, of
Oh
course,
yeah,
the
sure.
repair times are just so much longer.
It's insane actually. I know from 2 years ago. I also I had a car. There was a car standing next to the track, and it just wants to rejoin when I was passing him, and he touched my right rear wheel, and the drive shaft broke or something, and I had a pit stop of like 25 minutes.
Yeah, that's
It's insane. Then you just lose like 13 laps or something, you know. That's but it's a risk for everyone. If you tap the wall or something, then. But it also makes it more like rewarding to do it right, you know.
yeah.
And to be more careful, I like that. To if people drive clean and.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, Daniel from Fun Racing, of course, asked me if I would also join join you guys, and as I explained to him, the difference in speed and skill is just too big, and I would just feel like yeah, total garbage if I would
Well,
inevitably
I
be.
think our skill difference in iRacing will be smaller, so maybe you can fit right in.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure of that.
Well, at the end of the day, we are doing the race for fun, you know. We are not, like I said, we do not have that many experience in iRacing, but I would like to, well, to pick it up a little bit more, you know, to compete over there, but it's also hard to combine two sims.
Yeah, yeah. You also always have to make the switch again.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, you know.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Especially if you're competing in a league or something, then it's well not that easy if you.
Yeah, you don't really want to.
Yeah, you can make the change like for 1 or 2 times, but if you have to do it week in week out, then it well for me at least it's almost impossible to then compete at a decent level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, we do have Soldatov really closing on Elgaard now, within
Yeah.
4 seconds. So. And
Yeah.
Elgaard.
Oh yes. Well, Tim is also.
Yeah, it's really pulling away now. So.
Yeah. Over 4 seconds.
Um.
That's great to see.
By the way, I see some disturbing messages on Discord that people apparently logged in again after the qualifying. So looks like we're gonna have to do a little investigation on that.
Oh.
But because that's obviously not if we organize an event with 2 tire sets, then obviously that's not. Yeah, we don't intend for people to log off. And,
No,
I mean,
we are here for clean and fair racing, and we don't want people to take advantage of the game to well.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're gonna use that sort of trick, then yeah. Of course, we didn't have a driver's briefing, and I probably even wouldn't have mentioned it because I wouldn't expect people to.
I really did not expect people would take this into.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you want to cheese the system like that, yeah, that's not really what we're doing here. So
No.
it could be your first and last race with DC-SimRacing, because we yeah, like to keep things fair here. So definitely we'll be
If
looking
things
into
will
that.
be get reported, we will investigate.
Yeah, absolutely. So. Christoph is also still looking at finding a gap with Troyer in front of him.
Yes. He's also hugging the track limit.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hope we don't see a drive-through. Ooh, that's 6.8. That's a back marker. Let's hope we don't see a drive-through popping up for Christoph, because that would really well, would be the well, how do you say that? Kers op de taart.
The cherry, yeah,
Cherry on the cake. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Louis van Gaal.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Cheese out van bread.
Yes, make that the cat wise. So yeah, he's within a second. So we see a lot of flashing of the lights there. I think these guys are both having lots of traffic here. So I mean the traffic is still pretty far up the road, but
I need to mute my mic for a second.
okay. Well, I'm glad that at least one person is enjoying our stream. So we have 8 people watching, so
Yeah.
that's fun.
Can I call it the flat laugh? Oh.
Yeah, the flat laugh. The weak laugh. I have the weak laugh.
Oh. Let's see. Oh, Christoph did make a pass. Yes.
Yeah, I
He's
think
passed
we're
now.
totally missing all the action, but just looking at so. I'm sure there wasn't any contact there, so can't replay it that way, but oh, 6-3 and yeah. Hold on. Yep. Ah, that's yeah. It looks kind of reminds me of the Troquet and Elgaard move, because Troyer also just stared in there, but yeah, that also looks like a valid move. So, but did look good. So 8 minutes to go. Well, over 8 minutes, of course. Let's look at Soldatov, who's now with.
Well, Elgaard is picking up the pace a bit. He just did his personal best, so
Okay.
I think it will not be an easy pass for Soldatov. So
No, because he's back on 7.5 seconds now. So
yeah, well, it's like 1.6 to Elgaard.
oh yeah, you're right. I'm looking at the
The
wrong
Troquet
time.
is still
He's 8 seconds to the
extending. Extending.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be.
And Bjork did close up to Thielen again. That's also interesting to see.
Let's see.
As Thielen he just did his personal best, but they are really close into lap times.
I see
and
that.
Hublou now has a drive-through penalty.
Yeah. So that's track limits, right?
Yes.
Bjork staying in his slipstream here. Will he make a move? That's too far. Too far away, so he's not doing that. Looking at the outside here.
Yeah, he's braking a little bit later than Thielen.
So they have identical cars, and cars 17 and 18. So, but I think these guys, yeah, of course, obviously Daniel is Dutch, but I think Bjork. Let me see if I can find his entry here on the sim grid. Yeah, he's actually one of the Swedish guys.
Yes, he's a Hexagon Nation driver. Oh, and did Stuyvenberg just pass Hamredo? I think.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think Hamredo made the mistake.
Absolutely. Yeah, unfortunately can't So that was a one-sided incident there from Hungaroring. So unfortunately,
Yeah, I think
don't
so. He
have,
also invalidated his lap, but I did not see.
Oh, Christian makes another mistake there. That's it. Yeah, as he just said, if you sort of heat up the tires too much from a spin or whatever, it really compounds on yeah, sort of
Yeah, then you
spinning
need
rate because
yes. Well, then you really have to be clean to avoid.
yeah, you don't want to put extra pressure on there, and,
Yeah,
and of
you
course,
can push because the tires won't cool down anymore. And now also Racciani has a drive-through, so
yeah.
they are coming in at a decent rate now.
Yeah, so Matisse on the was able to threw in a Dutch word there, was able to take advantage of that. Yeah, and Soldatov is now within 1 second of Elgaard, so let's stay in this battle here for
Yeah, sure.
a second. Yeah, and Gerasimov has a yellow flag. Already.
It's actually interesting to see how much Elgaard is dropping back from Tim. Because the first part of the race they were well,
Yeah.
I think they were within 1 second of each other the whole time.
Absolutely, they were. So yeah, maybe that is of course the tire advantage.
Yeah, maybe just he made a tiny mistake or something, because his pace is decent right now. I mean, they only a few hundreds difference in lap times, so
It's back marker not getting involved in this fight, so that's a very good choice. Of course, we also always say in the driver's briefing, and of course today we didn't do a driver's briefing, but we always say you don't have to move out of the way. But yeah, I mean, oh no, Elgaard.
The pressure.
Well, that's also a quality,
Well, now
I
he
think,
comes
from
into a fight
Soldatov.
with Sean Beton. Oh, and
Yeah,
Sean Beton is
Sean
already passed.
Already passed him, so here's
Stuyvenberg is
Stuyvenberg
a bit
is
further back.
Yeah, he's 10 seconds behind, so
Yeah.
P4 should still be safe. So that's
it's really tricky, those cars.
Yeah,
Very unfortunate for.
If you're, I
Elgaard.
mean, again, also pressure is pressure, but I mean, combine it with these cars, and yeah, pressure will make you do silly things, because it's just all you need is just going on the throttle just a bit too quick because you don't have traction control, and then yeah, that's the end of that. So so yeah, so here we have Soldatov, and I mean, with a little over 2 minutes to go, he's not going to close that gap, of course, to
Yeah.
Roquette, let alone pass him, but
Tim is experienced enough to.
Yeah, Tim should just be closing it down now. Just
Yeah, he's just controlling the pace, I think.
Exactly. So here we have Hammerbo closing up to Matisson again. Matisson, of course, was able to take advantage of that little mistake that Hammerbo made. By the way, I just made a copy of our server log, so we're going to do a little investigation on...
Oh no, Björk also spun. Also in turn 1. I don't know if he was involved in an incident with you there, but...
that's car 18. Yeah, there was no contact, but I'm not sure.
Oh, and now Thielen is off track.
Oh.
Oh no! And then they will find each other again.
Yeah, so there's the yeah, Daniel just didn't want to let go of that fight, so... But I think that, yeah, Björk is still 2 cars behind.
Yeah, he's a little bit behind.
Yeah, just a little over me, so let's keep an eye on Tim, because yeah, I mean, it's still. Do you think there's gonna be another lap? I think so.
Oh,
Right?
I'm just thinking he is now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think.
Well, I think Tim is gonna slow down, so this will be the last lap.
Let's see what
I
happens.
reckon, because he will. It comes down to the second. I think he will slow down.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not gonna take the risk to do the extra lap, and he has the gap to slow down. So, or he's eager enough to make it one extra lap.
Well, who knows?
That's
I mean,
Tim.
yeah, yeah. He's that's another Louis van Gaal for you. He's a race beast, fire beast. Yeah,
And the race is finished.
Yeah, nice. Good job, Tim.
Congratulations.
Soldatov did a very nice job. Again, we're not sure if that's a last the first. Let's look at Tim there, doing a bit of donuts. John Baton in third place. Good job.
Also, very well. Very good.
Yeah,
result
absolutely.
from John.
I think he started in 6th position, so very good job.
Very
course.
good race.
Elgaard in 4th position, and yeah, great to have these guys with us.
Yeah, and Stuivenberg. Also
Stuivenberg.
a nice result, and Ambredo, well, I mean, after the mistakes he made, still decent P6, huh?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's just great to have these guys with us.
Yeah, sure.
Tison also did a very good job, I think. Nick, our last-minute entry in the. I just picked
it.
it.
Like last minute entries, you know, he's always first checking if the grid is full, and then he thinks, what?
Oh.
If one drops out, I will join.
So I just gave him a random number, 76.
Nice. And Jonas Bindi, after his drive-through, still recovered to P13, so that's also decent. Very decent, actually.
Yeah, so he started in P19, so yeah, that's not a bad result.
No, sure. I know he likes the Porsche really much.
Oscar Motin, another one of our Swedish entries. And there we have Simon Stammeleer, who had a little incident in the first lap. Also a nice recovery drive to P15.
Yeah, sure.
Daniel Thiele.
Well done. And that's it.
Yes. Oh, I see. Yeah, just looking at the chat, I see Lloyd was asking. I did another question, but I didn't pick up on that. But
well, I think you just told it just before in the chat.
yeah,
I think
exactly.
you guys were typing at the same time, I think.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So. All right. So yeah, let's end the stream there, and well, thank you, Menno, and thank you, me.
Well, yeah, thank you, Daniel, for tonight. We had it a bit more busy than expected, but we made it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
Now we can look forward to
the championship.
the European Sprint Series. So, well, if you are watching and you would like to join our new competition,
Should I just?
our events are well, you can find them on SimGrid. Registration is still open. So
Hey, and the link is also appearing in the chat.
nice.
Nice. Yeah, guys, like and subscribe, and you know all the YouTube junk. We can really use all the subscriptions, of course, and yeah, we hope you enjoyed the stream, and yeah, it would be great to see you guys in the championship. And oh yeah, of course, we also have the 8 hours of Barcelona coming up, so that's a free event.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah, you're very welcome to join us there with the team, and yeah, just of course, as we said, we just want to keep the service running, so that's why the championship is paid, although we do have prizes. But of course, yeah, we as long as we can, we're gonna definitely sprinkle our season with free events. So
Yeah, sure, but yeah, we just try to improve the services we can
Yeah,
deliver, so the experience will be the best as possible we can deliver. So
absolutely, absolutely.
and nothing is free in this world anymore. Just only the air you breathe at the moment. So
Yeah, exactly. For nothing in the sun comes up.
yes, but it
Let's
also goes down for nothing. So yeah.
exactly. All right. Thank you, guys. See you
Bye
later.
bye.
Bye bye.